So please welcome up your next two comedians, Dane and Mitchell, everybody. Come on! Woo! Alright, welcome, motherfuckers. Alright, so I took notes because this is a subject very near and dear to my fucking heart, and that is Chad the person. Does everyone know what a Chad is? Alright, just for those in the room that don't know, if you do a quick Google search for a Chad, it is a sexually active alpha male, usually used in a derogatory term by incels, people who don't know what that is, an involuntary celibate. Like I've been for the last year. I brought a visual aid. This is what, if you Google Chad, comes up. This is also known as a Chad Thundercock. I've learned in my research this week. So, very fun. I'm here actually to argue that Chads represent hope. They represent hope for this world, that we can all one day have a swole bod. That we can all fuck. All of us. One day. Who's ready to fuck? Alright, playing to the crowd. Wonderful. So, sure, not all Chads are perfect. We do have Chad Kroger, thus we have Nickelback. I'm so sorry. But that's Canada, so fuck them. We do have Chad Lowe, who lives in his brother Rob's shadow. And we did recently lose one of the coolest fucking Chads of all time, Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace.
Aww.
Give it up for fucking Chadwick Boseman, what the fuck? Now, you don't have to be named Chad to be a Chad. Chad is a way of life. It's in your fucking DNA. If you do push-ups, you're a Chad, basically. Some of my favorite Chads aren't even named Chad. There's Stallone, there's Arnold, there's Dolph Lundgren, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Johnny fucking Bravo. They're all my heroes. And I don't want to live in a world without them. Without Chads, we wouldn't have some of the best music on the planet. Limp Bizkit. Time! Thank you. Give it up for fucking Fred Durst, please. The biggest Chad of them all. Without, Limp Bizkit, no one would be repped in Jacksonville. Hell, we probably wouldn't have the whole state of Florida. Time! That's time?
Yeah, it's time, buddy.
Oh shit, I have a lot more to say, so I can't wait.
I'd like to thank my esteemed colleague for a well thought out and somewhat abrasive ending there. I thought we were buddies outside, but I guess not. Everyone, I'm about to defend Chad the country. God, I'm so funny. So I've written down every word I'm going to say. Chad the country has a population of about 16 million. That's a half of a Taiwan or 2 Switzerlands. Or a New York City if you lost a couple Staten Islands. It was conquered by France in 1920. It's just dry from here, so just... Okay. It has a desertous region to the north, an arid region to the middle, and a fertile region to the south. Alright? It was destabilized by the Dark Fork crisis. Yep, it was. I'm moving on from that part. Its coat of arms has a goat, a lion, and a tiny elephant. There's a tiny little elephant on its coat of arms. What do I really want to talk about today? Chad's history has been dominated by war, conflict, and let's just say, bullying. Chad the country, okay, has anyone ever been bullied by Chad the country? No. It's not like Chad the country ever approached you in 3rd grade offering to be your best friend because you're the first person, or this is your first year in school. and then they pants you in front of everyone while you're waiting in line for the swings. Chad the Country never did that to you.
Time. Time.
I will go on. Thank you, Michael.
My esteemed colleague Dane here had a very tough job. That's fucking rough. All right, so Chad the Country. Let's get into Chad the Country. So fuck that place, right? It's one of the worst underdeveloped countries in the Human Development Index. Sounds like they could use some fucking muscle milk, like some of my Chad bros out there. Conquered by the French. The French! Weak. Do some push-ups, Chad. What the fuck? And yes, it's pretty bomb. They got elephants on their flag and shit. It's pretty bomb that they have elephants. But come on, who would win in a fight? All the elephants in Chad? Or the greatest Chad of them all? Chuck fucking Norris. Alright? Greatest Chad of all time. Chuck Norris wears the Chad Championship belt. The Chad Championship belt is actually made up of 3 black belts, one in judo, one in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and hold on, I had to take notes because it's a weird name. Where the fuck is it? Tang Soo Do. What the fuck is, that sounds like a Chad term for vagina. Alright, so Chuck Norris, he trained Steve McQueen. The Steve McQueen, another Chad. Great, one of the coolest Chads ever. He made leather jackets cool. I wish he was my dad. Hell, if it weren't for the movie Sidekicks, my dad probably would have abandoned me years before he actually did. Happy Father's Day, Pops. I love you wherever you are. I'm gonna find you one day. That's kind of the main reason I want to become a Chad. I want some of that Chad blood so that one day when I do find my dad, I can bench press him. Does anyone in this crowd actually know how old Chuck Norris is? Very close. He is 81 years old. This fucking face. 81. That is the power of Chad blood. If Chad blood runs through your veins, this will be you at 81. But, don't take it. Steve McQueen died at 50. But he fucked too much. That's the reason. He was the ultimate Chad. He fucked his way to victory.
Time.
All right. Thank you.
Woo!
We're gonna learn some stuff. The yard duty wasn't even looking, okay? The yard duty, if anything, Chad is the one getting pantsed in this situation. And by pantsing, I mean one political coup after another. When France made it an overseas territory after World War II, it was victim of a pantsing of political power over and over and over again. Let's see here. Where does my joke pick up? Chad the Country needed France the yard duty more than anything at that point. But no. France the yard duty was drinking coffee and watching second grade versus first grade kickball game, which was completely unfair anyway. And of course, Livia comes in and takes Chad's place in line once it gets pants and gets on the swings first. Livia did an occupation of Chad at one point when, okay, I told you. Chad the Country's a victim of colonization. If anyone here is a Chad, it's France. France is the real Chad in this situation, all right? It's been victim of neglect, opportunism, and undiagnosed ADD. In one form of a political coup after another. They also eat a lot of millet. Their main grain is millet that it turns into paste balls and then put into different sauces.
Time.
I don't even know. Did they make beer?
They make millet beer.
He researched that.
All right, closing statement from each one of you guys, and we'll decide.
All right, closing statements. It's clear that Chad, the country, is what we in the Chad world call a virgin country. To all the fellow Chads, or Stacys, as I learned is the female term for Chad, we know that the Chad culture has brought to the world confidence, sexual positivity, and love. And to the big Chad in the sky, may you look down on us and get us all laid tonight. Thank you.
Sex and drugs, huh? That's all you care about. You think you're cool? Wearing a flannel? In summation, France is a bully. Pantsing is colonization. Military coups are PTSD. And I want to make it very clear, I never knew a Chad in school, okay? This is a completely made-up situation that I put forth to you tonight. Also, the book Ender's Game is great, and I personally have found Well Future to be an excellent treatment of attention deficit disorder. So, thank you very much.
Woo!
Okay, you guys, are we getting it over here?